Well, you've probably seen them done, the power lifters, those hardcore guys, but you don't have to dread the deadlift. And here to show us 3 variations you can do at home, our fitness expert, Mighty Joe, is here. We were already doing some heavy lifting for the tees.
You were doing heavy lifting.
Right, I totally was.
Watching.
That totally was not staged. I was getting no help. But we have 3 main exercises you can do at home. You don't need a gym. It's really easy. And don't be intimidated. Talk a little bit about that. People, when you say deadlift, you're like, ugh, I dread it.
The deadlift is scary to a lot of people because when you walk into a gym, you see the 300-pound guys lifting 700, 800, 900 pounds in a deadlift, and it can be very scary just to see. It's intimidating. You think, I don't want to look like that.
Just looking at that intimidates me.
You kind of put the idea together. If there's a big guy lifting a heavy weight, doing that exact same exercise will make you look the same way, and it doesn't work that way. It's a very versatile exercise. We can do lots of things with it. We could become stronger, leaner, better athletes, get better posture from the movement. It's the all-around exercise. For me, it's the perfect movement. If I were stuck on an island and had one move to do, that would be the one.
Deadlift?
The deadlift would be my move.
Okay, and the first one involves...
Well, just a very basic technique, like you saw in the video, kind of leading in, is what we call conventional stance. So you'd have your hands outside of your legs, and the other way would be doing sumo, where you have your feet wide and your hands inside. So that's a sumo technique that we would use. Okay. So it's using dumbbells or a laundry basket, whatever you have. You'd hang onto a dumbbell safely.
And how much are these?
Try to grab the sides if you can, so you don't let it drop. 25, 30 pounds, maybe something like that.
And you want to stay around that weight?
You want to stay around the weight you can handle for what your goals are. There's a lot of ifs, ands, buts, and arguments for things. So just what you can handle.
And the really important part is posture. That's one thing I'm horrible at.
We have neutral spine that we're looking for. We have a curve in our neck and a curve in our lower back, and we want to maintain them. We don't want to go into an armadillo posture where we roll over, or into what I call J-Lo posture, where the butt sticks out and the back curves.
No J-Lo. Okay.
J-Lo's good for J-Lo, but when you're deadlifting, you don't want to do that.
Okay.
Just want to hang onto the weight in a comfortable way.
Okay.
Can you make it?
Yep.
Wide stance and just sitting down as low as you can without...
How far should you have your legs?
Everybody's a little different, so we'll see how you move, and we'll go as low as you can. And you have heels on.
Don't do it at home with heels.
I would never do this in heels. That's the one thing I'm not doing. So you sit down, it puts a lot of strain on your glutes, on your hips.
Okay.
And that's a sumo-style deadlift right there.
So how many should you do? How many sumos should you do?
It depends. If you're a power lifter, the goal is to make one rep as much weight as you can do, and I'll take that before your arms break off. If you're trying to burn more energy, you could go lighter weight and higher reps. I mean, there's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts that go on in here. If you're trying to build mass, there's a mid-range. Next one we've got would be called a suitcase deadlift, which I'll see if you can actually start with that one down there.
Now this one we were practicing during the break. It's a little tougher than what I thought it would be.
It is, because it's an asymmetrically loaded exercise, is the fancy word I'd use in my world. So
what does that mean for us dumb?
It means that you're not balanced. It means that you're not balanced on both sides. Like this, we got 45 pounds on either side of the bar, but here we've got 25, 30 pounds on one side of our body only. Okay. So we're just going to start down low and then stand up.
And you don't want to compensate or overcompensate for one side.
I refer to the lines that the shoulders and the hips make as the rectangle. Okay. And we want to maintain that. We don't want to go parallelogram or tetrahedron or whatever shapes there might be.
Right. That one. Okay.
So just sitting down, standing up, maintaining that rectangle position.
And how far should you go down? Just whatever's comfortable for you?
Pain-free, range of motion, speed you can control. As long as you can maintain that neutral spine, which looks great right now, that's a good depth.
And then switch sides, how many reps?
Absolutely. Same thing. Rules, they change. Whatever you need to do to achieve your goals, and there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts here. Third one, how's your grip? Doing okay?
Awesome.
Okay. Going to hang on to that and do the stiff-legged deadlift, which a lot of people know. You're a beast. This is great. You're a beast. I love it.
I'm a beast. You heard it here first. Okay.
Slight bend in your knees, maintaining neutral spine again. Okay. And just want to reach down towards your toes without bending your knees any further.
Oh, probably a lot of people are used to it.
This is the one that seems to be the least intimidating of the bunch to people, and you're going to stand back up.
And you want to go slow. You don't want to just
nothing jerky. Right? That's the trick to any deadlift, is you don't want to jerk. Anybody could farm strength a weight for a certain number of reps. There's going to come a point where if you just keep jerking, you're going to end up hurting yourself. Okay. So slow, controlled, and let me save you from these.
Thank you for that. I am a beast, so I could probably handle it. Anyway, you can get more information on these deadlifts that we talked about on our website, fox15online.com. Click on the morning news and then scroll down, and you'll see the segment information section. Joe, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. You can
I'll take that for you.
Take that off my hand, and I'm already winning.